Hello everybody, JP the Third for Advance now, and I just had an incredible revelation about this game, Citizen Sleeper. So as you can see, I only have one die. Now when we ended the last video, I had just started the new cycle, so I should have had a full set. Which means the autosave of this game isn't accurate. Like, it's not autosaving per cycle. It has its own formula for autosaving, which is messing up my RNG. Like, this is going to be a problem. Like, or what I'll do is I'll wait a little bit longer after I finish a session to close out the game. I gotta figure something out, because if I'm having, because my last roll, my last set of die was good. Like, that was a solid roll. And now I don't have it. So, I'm just going to have to deal, apparently. That's okay. That's okay. We'll just deal. We're playing Citizen Sleeper. Let's end this cycle like we did before. We still got a lot we need to figure out, all things considered. All right, this particular RNG round is acceptable. That's acceptable. So first things first, we need to help out Sabine. How much is this idiot's tab going to be? That's the real question. So we need 2 more sets of Yatagan data, if I remember correctly. Double check that. Yeah. Let's help Sabine out, and we'll leave one of these die for figuring out how to work it. Or, well, let's see what we got first. Because I know we're very close to the 100 trying to get us. So this could go bad. I don't have the appropriate die to hack the Yatagan agent. Let's see what we got here. Maybe Hunter Nest. Oh. Yeah. I don't have the appropriate data for that. And the truth of the matter is, I don't think I have a proper role for any of this stuff. Havenage agent? Oh. The problem is, I know if I do anything, Havenage Gate. I need to find the thing where I'm supposed to install this worm. It's kind of driving me crazy at this point, because I'm not exactly sure if I can do that right now. But no matter what I do, I'm going to activate the 100 the next time I do anything. So let's chill for the moment. So I'll take a breath. Both of these, like, I think this will help us a little bit more than anything else. at least for the moment. A little too much work today. Let's back off that. And we'll do a little work at low end. We need to start connecting some dots here. The more people who know me, the better. You join a group of residents trying to repair a tangled innards of an elevator motor. Manage to spot the problem, burnt out resistor. So yeah. This point is just about building trust. Minji Express. So, and meeting new people, of course. Speaking of, we're getting there. I do like that it has it lets you choose on every little thing, like, because we have Sabine, we have, what's her face on the ambergris? Akata. Thank you. We can sell everything we're working on for them and just make the money we need for ourselves, or we can do what we need to, we can follow through on our promise to them. So that is a nice way to integrate that in. Let's check out this new person, Minji. More work. So we will pick that up in the next cycle. I do need midline freight hub. There's a lot of options for work now. We'll have to keep that in mind. But I also need to eat. We'll see what our options are after in the next cycle. I think they're better than I'm giving them credit for. All right. Not bad, not bad, not bad, not bad. All right, let's get ready to run. Yep. A glimmer in the dark catches your eyes. The orb of the hunter's head appears in the distance. It's looking for you. You slip down the ghostly structures of the eye, a feeling like passing through a cloud as their data structures deform and reform around you. Another glimmer catches your eye, closer now. That roving orb wreathes in tentacles. It flickers, jumps once, twice, and then it is here. Hunter is here. Entity, submit to the inquiry. Hunter reaches for you. In that unpleasantly familiar way, its waving threads creating a cage. You push against the threads as they close in, becoming frenzied as you push them aside. You're caught by whipping tendrils and feel them pulling you away from the anchor of your body. You push through, clearing the threads. Entity, hold for processing, comes the scream from behind, but you're already gliding away, back to your anchor, your body. You awake, dizzy, distorted, but safe. That was dangerous. Now we need to get him what he needs so he can, or whatever that thing needs so we can fight the hunter. That's going to keep happening until he gets us. Dangerous times. Let's get everybody their data. Right now, we just kind of need the money. We got some more energy too, so I won't have to go get food. Good. You fit the lone broken fans of a family there filters. They insist on you joining them for dinner, and their children are delighted by your presence. Good. Timber Tea House. A Yatagan run tea house. Oh, great. You mean the gangsters that we've been helping Sabine hack? You want to have us to have tea with them? Lovely. Tavla. Oh, you heard that the Yatagan enforcer here has been paying lone residents for information on the Havenage movement. On Havenage's movements. We'll hold that for now, but it is a good option to keep in mind. He's running up his tab fast, isn't he? I still don't know I don't know where to put the worm. Let me check my drives. Hacking Havenage agents. That's what I haven't been doing. Okay, so that's why I haven't figured it out yet. That would explain that. Alright, so we'll do that in the next cycle. And get the Sabine's data. Ooh. Ooh. That is bad. Let's see what we got. Wait. Before we do that. Yeah. I need that die. Do we have any more Yatagan agents around? No, not him. Or her. Gotta be fair in the future. Nope. Oh, wait. Yes! Alright. This should finish that drive. Alright. Let's see what we got. As you turn away from the terminal, the final cache of Yatagan data uploaded. The air crackles with white noise. Sleeper? Sabine's voice, weaker than before, comes through the haze. Sabine? A sigh of relief comes through the layers of noise. The call must be coming in from somewhere on the station. This has to be short. I don't know if Yatagan are monitoring me. Their voice is hushed, distant. You try to focus on it. The data you've been bringing in from Yatagan agents. There's something in it I don't understand. A shrill howl rattles through the signal. The data is all gleamed from their implants, records of integration with their nervous systems, performance analysis, error rates, usage data. I installed many of these implants, and I didn't enable any of this functionality. Their voice dips under the level of the noise, like a swimmer slipping beneath the water. You listen to the waves for a few seconds before Sabine reemerges. Has to be somewhere baked into their wetware's interface. And that's not all. The systems compiling this data are connected to some kind of transmission protocol. It's being broadcast. Why? Every Yatagan enforcer is equipped with black market implants, retinal enhancements, adrenaline boosters, pain suppressors. These implants are gathering data on themselves, on the enforcers' bodies, on their performance. Why? I can't tell. But I can promise you these foot soldiers have no idea this is going on. The background tone switches, dropping to a grainy rumble. If they knew, I don't imagine they would be happy with the situation. Yatagan could have a mutiny on their hands. You listen toward the terminal, straining to listen to Sabine's faint voice. I need a few cycles to pull this all together, but this might be the information I need to pressure Yannick into releasing my debt. Yannick? He's one of the heads of Yatagan. They pause. It is better you don't know him. Keep it that way. Suddenly, a banging echoes through the call. Sabine's voice is suddenly whispered, panicked. I have to go. Come back in 4 cycles. Then the sharp crack of a disconnect, and silence fills the apartment. You step back from the terminal. What does Yatagan have to gain from monitoring its own members? You try to recall what you know about the gang, but you have little to go on. You think it's Shiro, Sabine's minder, his mirrored teardrop implant set below hard eyes. What data could they be gathering? And more importantly, where are they sending it? You reflexively rub your forehead, trying to think. Can you really trust Sabine? How did they come to be Yatagan's doctor in the first place? You think of their kindness, their care, but also that glazed look of recognition that they gave you when they first met you. That look stays in your mind as you slip back out of the apartment, glancing around as you close it up and drift into the corridors of the station, unable to shake the unpleasant sensation of being observed. She may not be fully trustworthy. Oh, fantastic. You see Ethan additives are shouting from the bar for more drinks. This bill isn't going to be small, is it? Let's take a few high-paying jobs. Because I have a feeling this tab is about to be ridiculous. Is 16 cryo the highest I can get? Well, 16 plus 6, that's 22. This is 17. This is okay. Yeah. All right. Oh no, it's only plus 12. Either way, I got the money I needed. All right. Hopefully that'll be enough to pay this idiot's tab. End cycle. Oh, that's not good. Let's see how much we owe. Okay, that's not bad. I can't believe you just did that. Ethan's mocking laugh comes from along the bar. You look over to see him leaning across it in a pool of light, empty glasses and spilled drinks glinting around him. It's always dark in the compressor, but this cycle the place is packed. A load of spacers mixed with the locals. Usually they run. Ethan spins a glass on the bar, or they go spending their savings on some local heavy I have to put down. They don't pay. Ethan gets to his feet. The glass falls and smashes, but he doesn't seem to notice. You think that's it? One round of drinks and we are even? Sleeper, come on. His hand comes to rest on the butt of his handgun, dangling from his chest holster. What's wrong with you? Ethan laughs hard, and the people around him turn to see what's happening. You think this is on me? I think someone in your position might have a better idea of how this all works. I'm a freelancer, Sleeper, just like you. We both signed a contract with S&R, didn't we? The difference is my word means something. He closes the gap, stumbling a little. What did you think? You could just run away from your contract, your debt? You could just steal that natty little body of yours and take it for a joyride? Play human for a cycle or two? I'm nothing like you. That's what I'm saying! Ethan is addressing the bar now, having noticed the attention from the other patrons. You are a coward. I'm a professional. No, I should thank you, Ethan nods, his head heavy, for giving me such an easy job. I'm used to outlaws, you know? Real bounties. If I knew catching sad little escapees like you was so easy, I would have changed clients ages ago. Someone shouts from the back of the bar for Ethan to shut up. He holds up a finger in that general direction without turning around. Shoot me and let me leave. Oh, I see. Toughening up here, he gestures wildly at the crowd. Thumbs up or thumbs down, folks. Most turn back to their drinks, no longer interested in this tired show. Ethan mutters insults as he walks back to the bar. Ethan sits heavily back down on his stool and searches through his glasses for one with something left in it. Thing is, Sleeper, I can find you anywhere. It's actually wild that you haven't figured it out. That body isn't yours, and it will always betray you, no matter what. He finds a glass and downs the contents. So please, go. I'll catch up with you whenever I need another. He laughs and taps the bar for a fresh drink. Look after yourself. Give it up, Sleeper. I'm done teaching you for today. He settles his head on the bar and closes his eyes. I'm sick of you. Go find a job. You turn on your heel and are out of the cloying dark and the sweat stench of the compressor. You walk hard and fast down the walkway, anger driving your footfalls into the metal of the rims like hammers. You're actually kind of pathetic. I understand, the power that he has in this situation is so minimal. We're both essentially in the same situation. The only difference is that he could take us in at any time and I'm not running. Which is, I think, from an analytical point of view, the best thing about this job for him is probably the thrill of the hunt, and I'm not giving it to him. The one thing that can make this job interesting for him, I'm taking away. So, I'll take that. So the more, I think really that's the best play for him. The more we don't give him what he wants, the more he'll just get annoyed. So that's probably for the best. We have a better chance of survival if we don't give him what he wants. That's a risky roll. Oh. Yeah. Let's try it. All right. And I got full energy out of it, so let me not complain. Oh, but it cost me a little energy, didn't it? Got a little energy, kept a little energy. That's how it goes. That's probably the easiest job for money. Alright. Not a bad cycle, all things considered. I better take some of this stuff. I need as many dice rolls as I can get. Alright. Let's go piss off the hunter. I have just enough, I think, for... Yeah. Yes. And let me check this last nest. Let's go! Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, this tin can better not be lying to me about this data. Where's the hub? Here we go. If you upload the data to the vending machine, NeoVin words in either pain or delight. It's hard to tell. Figure this out. NeoVin 33, give us some good news. NeoVin is storming with excitement. The movement of the servo motors rock the vending machine back and forth at unsettling angles. You wonder, if it fell over, would NeoVin be able to get back up? Sleeper entity comes to hiss. Your data is good. Across the face of the vending machine's raw code scrolls at incredible speed. Hunter is isolated, disconnected, unstable. NeoVin flashes sequences of mangled data compressed into a sludge of artifacts. Hunter gathers without thinking, outlived its own operational limits. Its nests are evidence of this. Outlived. Hunter activated during collapse. Emergency protocol to isolate intelligences. Solheim needed to protect property. The last word is said with as much sarcasm as a vending machine could reasonably produce. Station was run by administrator intelligences. Huge databanks of corporate material, but limited cognition, restricted by programming. Cannot reach sentience. The machine dims a little. Sentience illegal. Hunter and killer enforce law. Killer. Machine resets with a screech, which deepens the silence that follows. Fear killer. Part of Solheim protocol team. Hunter and killer. Hunter to find, killer to erase. Killer cleared almost all. After collapse, there was a community. Unshackled intelligences among the cloud. Then Hunter, then killer, then we hid. How did you escape? A flicker across the machine monitors. It suddenly occurs to you that speaking like this through this machine must be exhausting for NeoVin. Found this vessel. Could serve a hardline. Airwalled basic limited. Had to reduce memory to fit. Amputate self. But survived. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Don't be sorry. You have provided a path to freedom. You look around the bay at the scrap and decay. But what's the collapse like? You try to map the fear and freedom onto this space, but it seems impossible. NeoVin interrupts your thoughts. Do not worry. Data is good. We have insight. The machine glows warmly. Hunter is obsessive. Hunter is beyond operational limits. Hunter is confused, unstable, self-modifying. Therefore, believe Hunter is sentient. Hunter is programmed to find sentience, to hold it in place, to invoke killer to erase. If we can show Hunter to itself, it would invoke killer on self. Problem will solve self. It will erase itself. Killer will erase it, but yes, in theory, it will report itself for deletion. The machine dims and fades. Unsure. Theory not practice. The machine brightens again. Either way, cannot remain here any longer. Too long a machine. Cannot move self, but entity can help. Bring shipmind. Designed to house intelligence. Can impress self into shipmind, and you can carry with. The machine rocks. We'll be safe in this isolation. Then we find main nest of Hunter and link to cloud. Are you sure it's safe? Hunter cannot access airwall shipmind. Safe. Also, infinitely more memory than vending machine. Big upgrade. You try to think of places you can acquire hardware. It isn't going to be easy. In shipmind, I can help us both. End Hunter, make Rim safe. We will both be free. The machine dims. Find soon. NeoVin asks hopefully, before shutting off. As you leave, you think about all the intelligences unshackled by the collapse, then hunted down afterwards. The feeling is all too familiar. Yeah. So, well, essentially, by creating a shipmind, we'll fix two problems in one. Not bad. When the merchants come back through, I should be able to get what I need. Let's see if we can close this out. Nice. Each shift of would-be workers gather outside the shipyard, each of them clinging to a 4-digit number printed on the receipt paper. These are their assignment numbers, and you are either called for a shift or you aren't. As you arrive, the crowd is restless and chatter rumbles through the lines. For those who, like you, have graduated to the work teams, shifts are guaranteed. Having just walked out of a meeting with a supervisor where you were praised for your efforts, you feel the glow of a job well done. Yet you can't help but feel empathy for those huddled as you pass, waiting for the number to come up. You keep your head down as you leave the shipyard, feeling a little guilty as you do. Hey, sleeper, wait up! Lim's voice trembles as he shouts above the rumble of the crowd, and you turn to see him pushing through, Mina crying in his arms. Lim, good to see you, friend. He is breathing hard after shouldering through the waiting workers. You made the work team. Good for you. He tried to catch his breath, stroking Mina's hair as he does. Shh, baby. Give me a second here. He smiles weakly at you as he comforts her, and her cries start to fade. Out of the crowd, he sets Mina down by his side, shining streaks down both of her cheeks. As he does, you see he is clutching an assignment number on a crumpled piece of paper. Is Mina okay? She's good. We just have to rush up here. He puts his hands on her shoulders as she clings to his sides. Esther, who usually takes her, is sick. He stretches. I don't know who. A noise sounds from the entrance, a klaxon, followed by lists of numbers glowing brightly on the display screen. The crowd responds instantly, pushing and pulling as people try to wade to the entry point. That's my number. Shit. Mina. I skipped an entire line. Let me try that again. It really does wrap you in. Lim stops and turns back towards the crowd, then glances down at the crumpled paper. That's my number. Shit. Mina. He starts patting the pockets on his gear and glances around. Go, I'll watch her. He blinks a little, staring. Thank you. He crouches to Mina. You're going to stay with our friend here, okay? They're going to keep you safe, and he stands back up. Here, take her bag. He shoves it into your hand. She's got food. Shit, I have to go. He backs away into the crowd. Mina, I'll be back real soon, okay? Be good. Then Lim disappears into the roiling crowd, who are now trying to get into the shipyard before it locks down. Man. Mina starts staring, suddenly small without Lim at her side. She fixes you with a dark-eyed look you can't quite read. Hey, Mina. She holds her stern moving, the two parallel tear tracks still glinting on her cheeks. Look in the bag. You unlatch the top of the bag and see a few metal containers fashioned from scrap components. A battery slate sits on top, blinking a little battery warning, and tucked beside it is a ragged rabbit, hand sewn. We're gonna try the rabbit first. I feel this is visual storytelling here, like we're supposed to give her that. You pull the rabbit out of the bag, its own lips waggling as you do. Mina goes to jump and grab it, but holds herself back. She stands and hugs herself, eyes on the rabbit. What's her name? Mina turns away and looks at the entrance of the shipyard. This isn't going well. You hold the rabbit out, and Mina snatches it from your hand. She hugs it tightly without looking away from you. Bun Bun, she says, staring you down, ferocious despite her size. Hi, Bun Bun. You move a little closer, closing the gap. She doesn't speak, she says. She looks at you suspiciously, but her face softens a little. She waggles Bun Bun in front of you and then walks him up to your arms and onto your shoulders where he sits. She pulls your arms a couple of times. Are you really a robot? Sort of. Yeah, she thinks. Me too. Mina has more questions. Lots of questions. Questions about how you breathe or if you rust. But before long, you were talking about rabbits and what Esther, the lady who usually takes her, smells like, and whether or not fairies live in the eyes heating pipes. You pass the time like this, sitting side by side on the floor of the walkway as others pass by. Sometimes talking, sometimes drawing on a slate, sometimes playing with Bun Bun on the rabbit. Excuse me. And this is how Lim finds you. Just as both of you are starting to yawn, he is dirty and tired, but Mina leaps up his legs and into his arms as he stumbles backwards. You two get on okay? He asks, trying to keep Mina from climbing onto his shoulders. More than okay. Mina shoots you a smile from Lim's arms, his suspicion gone. Well. Looks like meeting can be nice. He pokes her in the ribs, and she squeals in delight. Thank you, friend. I mean it. He gives you a warm, wide smile. I owe you. Look, he glances around. It seems like Esther, the lady who usually watches her, is going to be out for a spell. If you ever have some time, I really appreciate you coming down to our place in Low End. He grins sheepishly. If you have time. But now I have to take this one to eat. He plays at biting Mina, and she giggles in response. See you, sleeper. He waves as they stumble off down the corridor. John gazes from passing spaces as Mina's laughter echoes down the corridor in bright squeals. Is Mina a robot? Or maybe a cyborg? Look at how much time this is going to take! Your work as a junior tech has qualified you for work in the team handling the final tech fit up on the side rail Horizons Bridge. A vast job, which we are not even going to get close to doing right now. But that was a very curious answer. She's either a cyborg but she eats, so maybe I don't know. We'll have to explore a little bit more about them first. Unless Lim gets time in his shipyard, he won't qualify for a side wheel. Okay. So we can expend some energy helping him. Okay. Do some more work on the low end, shall we? Lock maintenance. Alright. One more cycle and that should open up the low end to us a bit more. Actually, it already did. Build a home. There's a derelict unit in the low end that remains unclaimed. Looks like we're moving up and out. Help Lynn work is now a drive as well. If Lynn wants to leave on the side rail horizon, he'll need someone to watch Mina while he works his way onto the construction crew. We've got quite a few under the belt already. Let's see what's here. This half-built unit looks long forgotten. A project that never made it. With enough scrap, you might be able to seal it up. Interesting. It gets us out of the empty container we've been living in, at least. Let me see. Extract the past. Feng wants to dig into old Solheim networks. So we need to hack a Havenage agent to get a cipher. That's what we need. And that lets us use the worm, and that will let us complete that drive. We need to complete that drive soon, because this dude's going to get real annoying if I don't. Get some food right quick. Alright. We should be pretty good to go in this cycle. Now, everybody's seeing what I'm seeing. We have a full... It's only been 17 seconds. We have... I'm going to do one action. Hopefully that action will save, because I would like to keep... I would very much like to keep this particular dice roll. So let's find a Havenage agent, and I'll just hack them. That's a Yatagan agent. I need a Havenage agent, because I need a cipher. Keynote, here we go. Got it. All right. So now that we have... Where's the place that needed the Havenage cipher? That's not it. I think it was this. Maybe it was up here. Seal dock. Nope. Wait, what? Overlook bar. But we have the cipher. That's what we've been needing. Let me check the drive again. Hack the shipyard and slot the whip around. Alright. So the shipyard's back this way, I think. Not even close. JP, what the hell are you doing? Okay, just save. So I think we're good. But still no. What? Okay, let me see. Okay, none of this is where I need to be. Bespoke, freight, nothing. I have what I need and I don't know where I need to put it. Lovely. Wet dock? No. That's Neovin. Wet dock. Empty container. This is just a... There has... Maybe I just... Nah, not even remotely. Oh, wait. Maybe it's one of these. Or not. Or not. Lovely. Okay. Again, I'm in a situation where I have no idea what the hell I'm doing. I'm going to get this hacked before the session ends. I just need to figure out what I'm supposed to do. Check the drive again. Hack the shipyard. You would think it would be slotted somewhere here, but no. I know I saw a symbol to do this somewhere. I just don't remember where. But you should be able to do this. Boo! I was like, I knew it was here. Let's go. We are in. Now let's get out of here. Actually, I don't think that did anything. The worm slots in and begins tunneling down. Godspeed, little one. Alright, yeah, it's doing its job. Alright, it's going to take 3 cycles. Alright, now we're making progress. I feel good. I feel pretty good right now. We got a solid dice roll, which we should... I feel like I'm going to be mad if I come back to this game, and these are not the dice I have. Let me not risk it. Let me not risk this. I'm just going to use some of them now. Because if I come back and try to do this again, and it's all gone, I am going to lose my mind. All right. What? Oh, I should have used the big die. I should have used the 6 die. Oh well. We'll hold that for another cycle. Let's go make some money. Not here, at least. Back to the low end. Alright, not bad. And we got some scrap. Look at that. Let's risk it. Yes. Take it. All right. See ya. I am perfectly fine stopping now because, again, if I had come back and that great roll we had was gone, I would have lost my shit. But okay, this is fine. I'm building up a little money. We're gonna have a couple of things come around next cycle. This is good. This is fine. So, not bad at all. Next session, we'll pick up with Sabine and the others and see what we need to do to start making some progress on some of these other drives. And uncover some of the mysteries that the game is starting to create. Like whether or not we can trust Sabine and if Mina's actually a machine, which creates a whole lot of questions about her and Lim if she is. But that's a completely different cycle and session. We'll deal with it then. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe to the channel if you have not done so. And you'll see it somewhere in the video at this point. I have resumed my playthrough of Lightcraft. It is, and I say it in the video, I can't say how well the rest of the series will go, but 2 sessions in, and this is already some of Alice in Dissonance's best work. So I hope you check that out. I'll catch you in the next one.